Welcome one and all to a Trainlover16 video!
Good evening, everyone. So, I know I've already started my Crash Bandicoot 2 gameplay, but I've tried recording a part 2 and the disc is screwing up again. So before that continues, we'll need to wait for another opportunity where the disc decides it wants to behave itself before we continue Crash Bandicoot 2. But in the meantime, we're going to start playing the games on a brand new console, the Nintendo GameCube from 2001. Part of the 6th generation of video game consoles, and the first Nintendo console to be disc-based rather than cartridge-based. As I've said, the Nintendo 64 was the last cartridge-based Nintendo console. Unfortunately, the GameCube wasn't as financially successful as Nintendo had hoped, selling just, I've forgotten how many units it sold, but the Xbox and PS2 outsold it, I do know that. And I believe the GameCube, actually I think it sold 8 million units, I'm not sure, or was that the Wii U? I don't know. But either way, the GameCube was Nintendo's least sold console until the Wii U. I believe the GameCube remains Nintendo's second least sold console, but I think it was still considered a financial success. But Nintendo wasn't able to get back up on top again until the Wii for the 7th generation, a few years later. So yeah, we're starting playing through GameCube games today. Now the ones I've currently got are these four. As you can see, I've got Super Mario Sunshine, but I've also got the 3 Spyro GameCube games: Enter the Dragonfly, A Hero's Tale, and The Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning. But today, we're going to be starting off with Enter the Dragonfly. Move aside, you three. Okay, so Enter the Dragonfly. Now, if you're a Spyro fan, I bet you're well aware of how infamous this game is. This was, I believe, the only video game that Equinox Digital and Check 6 ever developed before they both closed down. So yeah, this was not a very well-received game. So after Insomniac Games left the Spyro franchise behind for Ratchet & Clank, Universal, who still owned the Spyro license, gave it to Equinox and Check 6, but unfortunately, they were so inexperienced that they couldn't meet Universal's deadline. They couldn't do what they want and couldn't even polish the game to iron out all of the bugs and glitches. So yeah, Universal put too much of a strain on a first-time development team, thinking that if Insomniac could produce a Spyro game in a year, then these guys could do too. They thought wrong, and unfortunately, Enter the Dragonfly, I think, sold well-ish, but it was a critical flop, certainly. And to this day, many Spyro fans and game critics and even general players still hate it. But after playing it a good amount myself, I think that despite all the bugs, glitches, frame rate problems, and and unpolished graphics and such, I think this is an okay game. It's not brilliant. Of course, I still prefer A Hero's Tale, and I may well prefer the Legend of Spyro games, and obviously I prefer all of the Insomniac PS1 Spyro games. But after playing it myself, I consider this okay. I think I've played worse games before. Well, games I've enjoyed less, certainly. Yeah, not quite as bad as everyone says it is. Especially when you consider that the development team was so inexperienced and couldn't iron out all the bugs and glitches. The fact that they released it at all is fantastic. The fact that they got something finished is still fantastic. So even though they didn't make the game they want and couldn't even polish it, I'd still give Equinox and Check 6 a pat on the back for still trying their best. Right, I think that's about everything I have to say, so let's crack open this game, put the disc in, and get to playing it. So, close. I think my GameCube is already plugged into my VHS player. Yeah, remember guys, I play my retro consoles through my VHS player, not directly through my TV. Because my TV's AV cables don't really work. Well, either that or I can't figure out how to get them up. But I do know that they work through my VHS player, so as I said, I always play my retro games through my VHS player. So yeah. There we go. So we're gonna play for about an hour, guys. So, with no more ado, let us turn the purple lunchbox on. There's the GameCube logo. If you played games in the early 2000s, I bet that made you nostalgic just then. Still not as good as the PS1 startup though. Equinox Check 6. Oh yeah, there's a lot of loading in this game. Hang on, it's a bit loud. Right, let's go. Now then, so I'm doing my practice runs on the 74% one with Spyro's head. And I did start a new file because this game was glitching out, as per usual. So I had to start a new file. So I think we're going to erase that second save file and start again. So new game. Do I wish to overwrite? Yes. We'll stick with Sparks. There we go. Right. Is the opening cutscene gonna... Yes, it is. that hunter screaming is a meme now.
They sure do look happy, don't they?
Stretchy mouths. All of this was memed.
He gets his dragonfly.
His or her dragonfly.
Right, Sparks.
Lightning. Yeah, I remember I did a YouTube video of this. Oh, frame rate's already struggling. We're not even in the game yet. Turn my fan on. I'm kind of hot.
I'm back, and I'm Stronger than ever.
The audio seems off sync.
You little shorty. Nobody invited you. This is an invitation-only party.
Audio seems slightly off sync.
Dragon, you should join me. We would make a great team. What do you want this time, Ripto?
Just such your cock.
What do we want this time, boss? You're not hired for your brains, you dinosaurian landman!
Now, a lot of people think that the character models look awful, but I personally quite like them, especially with the inexperienced development team. Yeah, these models look alright. Saw some of the mouth animations are creepy, but the character models, I think, get a bit too much hate. In fact, this whole game gets a bit too much hate. I understand where the hate comes from. But personally, as I said, I feel this is an alright game all around.
That wasn't supposed to happen, but you see, without the power of dragonflies, the dragons are nothing. Soon the dragon homelands will be mine.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are, Ripzo.
That little lizard totally stole all the dragonflies.
Oh, sad Spyro is just so cute with his droopy wings.
I think I know where to start. Follow me.
Spyro's cute when he's sad. That's why I like Spyro. He's cute yet tough. Now this cutscene didn't load either the last time
I thought I lost you.
when I tried to play this game. Looks like it has loaded this time, so this is actually the first time I'm seeing this second cutscene on my actual GameCube.
I think I may have figured out a way to catch those dragonflies. Spyro, stand back.
Whoa! What'd you do that for?
Drat, that didn't exactly work right. I'm still learning, you know, Spyro. The good news is I've created a powerful magic that will enable you to use different breath abilities. The bad news is you're gonna have to...
Yeah, Spyro's model I feel looks the best out of all of them. Makes sense as he's the main character.
Come on, Sparks. Let's get going. We've got a lot of work ahead of us if we want to find those dragonflies. Do you think we'll ever get a day off?
Who knows? What the hell was Hunter doing there? Just scratching his head like that. Right, here we go. All that loading animation with Spyro flying, that's very nice. Yeah, I really like that animation. The loading times were also criticised, but I personally don't mind them. They're not that long for me. Also, I believe the GameCube version is a little more polished than the PS2 version. I don't think there are quite as many glitches, and the loading times are slightly shorter, I think, but it's still a kind of bad game. Right, so you use joystick to move around. So, X for your fire breath / any breath attack. B to charge, and Y to zoom in and look around. Oh, and L to switch between breaths. And once you learn it, hold L and R down for the windshield. Okay, here we go.
Here, take this dragon rune to the dragon spirit over there. With this rune, he'll be able to combine dragon magic with my magic and grant you bubble breath to catch dragonflies. They're shy and will probably run away from you anytime you come near them.
That's a lie. Those dragonflies aren't shy. They taunt you as they run away from them. Totally not shy.
Pull button to switch back and forth between fire and bubble breath.
Yeah. Right. So we'll take the dragon rune over to the dragon spirit. You gotta find the runes in the other worlds as well. They're kind of hidden. Okay, so now we can catch the dragonflies. So yeah, visually, so... Right, so there's a dragonfly over here. Come here. Yeah, thank you, Sparks. I don't need you to tell me. I just want to get that dragonfly. Oi!
Hey, it's Toads!
Oh, has he seen Roger Rabbit? He must love Roger Rabbit if that's what his name is. Who? These dragonflies have even stranger names than the dragons in, than the baby dragons in, Year of the Dragon. So yeah, visually, they did a great job. Obviously, A Hero's Tale looks a lot better than this. Thank you, Sparks. I don't need you to tell me. I've never played... Why do... All the characters in Spyro 2 and 3 always act like no, the player's never played a Spyro game before. But this is where it's the most insulting of intelligence. Yeah, Sparks just stops you so many times. It's ridiculous. But yeah, as I was saying, visually I feel this game is quite good. As I said, Equinox and Check 6 did the best they could. Oh yeah, so A to jump, A again to glide, and also Y to hover at the end of your glide. So yeah, they did the best they could. But of course, A Hero's Tale is much more visually impressive than this. Though credit where credit's due, especially with the inexperienced development team, had they gone on to make more Spyro games, I reckon they would have majorly improved the visuals and stuff.
So where exactly do I find these butterflies, Sparks?
Oh, for goodness sake. See, even Sparks doesn't remember. Yeah, why doesn't, Spyro acts just as dumb as the developers acted just as dumb as the developers think the audience think the players are when they first play a Spyro game. See, I didn't even need help. Well, didn't even really need help when I first played Spyro 1. I worked out what everything did for myself. Yeah, I get all the... Oh, and that's kind of morbid. In this game, when you burn sheep, they turn into lamb chops. It's just ridiculous. Right, we'll do Hunter's Challenge now. Oh yeah, and Spyro also says "youch" every time he hits a wall or gets hurt, which is a nice little addition. In fact, there's much more dialogue in this game, and Spyro talks a lot more than in the previous games too. That's one of the things that's one of the few things I feel, the few areas I feel this game actually improved over the Insomniac trilogy. Yeah, thank you, Hunter. I know how to glide and hover. As Spyro said in my Enter the Dragonfly YouTube poop, I've known how to glide for years, you fucking dunce. Alright, here goes.
Way to go, Spyro! I think I see something shining on that ledge over there. You can get there by hovering. To hover, press the Y button at the end of your glide.
Oh my god, stop fucking telling me stuff I already know how to do. Yeah, remember that's what Spyro said in my Enter the Dragonfly YouTube poop. Oh my god, I love Uber Duck.
Spyro, and check this out. I found a dragonfly. Here, why
Why don't you take it? Hey, it's Bubbles.
Oh, fitting name. Seeing as they capture their own face. And then he just jumps into space. That was also memed. So yeah, this game stayed as... This game's bad. This game's bad. This game's infamy has spawned so many memes. Hunter just yeeted himself into space. Beamed back up onto the Enterprise. Oh yeah, the fire breath challenge. These are new, so I understand. So the you being told what these gates do makes sense as I think these challenges, these breath challenges are kind of new, as the elemental breaths that were a Spyro staple from this game onwards made their first appearance in this game. So yeah, the different breaths were a very nice addition. That's another thing I like about this game, the different breaths. I don't think it activated. I won't be surprised if that's one of the glitches. I'm sure we'll encounter quite a few glitches in this playthrough. Also, if you head back in a specific spot in the final boss portal, you can go right into the final boss, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to exploit this game's glitches. We're going to do a totally fair playthrough and not exploit any of the glitches whatsoever. Not intentionally, at least. Thank you. Now then. Right, here we go. Gotcha. Ow. Frick. Excuse me. What? My fire breath didn't... Come on. Take this, Spud. Scarecrows. Yeah, if Spud keeps messing up in Bob the Builder, he should be burned at the stake. Oh god, I've forgotten where the last... Oh, there it is. I've forgotten. Okay, so now I've remembered I should be able to do it this time. Take this, bastard. Ah. Right here. Go back the other way. Quick. One more. Come on. There it is. Can I make it? Yes! Okay, so...
Hey, it's G.
What kind of name is that? Yeah, they all have... Most of them have strange names. Oh, whoops. Right, as we've already got 3 dragonflies, we'll save the game. Yes, I would. It's so funny. I keep having glitches and problems with... Oh yeah, I got an extra life. I keep having glitches and problems with my Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3 discs, but I haven't had anywhere near as many problems with this game. Not going to be surprised if we complete this game before Crash Bandicoot 2. Get all these gems. Now this is a glitch. Now there's also a glitch where if you breathe fire and charge at the gate at the same time, either of the breath gates at the same time, you'll run through them. But as I said, we're not going to exploit that glitch. I did intentionally do that glitch on my practice runs though. And I couldn't glitch my way back, so I had to reset the game. Okay, and we'll get those gems on that. We'll get the gems up there, then we'll go to Dragonfly Dojo, the first of the only 8 levels in this game. Yeah, excluding the hub world and final boss, the developers were only able to manage 8 levels, compared to the 25-ish of the Insomniac trilogy. Again, if that's all they had time, if that's all they were able to do, that's fine, given how inexperienced they were. So to get to Cloud 9, which is where that level, that platform leads to, a whirlwind appears there that takes you up to Cloud 9. You need 25 dragonflies to access Cloud 9. Right, we'll go here. So.
Good work, Spyro. Use the stones to get to the dojo. Remember, Spyro. Find the dragonflies before Ripto.
Oh my god, these dragon masters are the most condescending characters in the whole game. They say stuff that is just so damn obvious. Oh look, Spyro glitched to the floor just then. They just say stuff that's so damn obvious. It's so stupid. They're even more condescending than Sparks is in this game. But they do at least have interesting names. All of them are named after Hong Kong action film actors and directors. Oh yeah, there was also a glitch here where Zoe didn't start speaking, and it caused the game to crash.
All the Dragon Masters.
Yeah, seems so.
You're going to have to use your...
Yeah, alright. Thank you, Zoe. Right. Oh yeah, the frame rate's starting to slow down. Anytime there are like particle or mist or fog effects, basically anytime there are particle effects is when the game is where the frame rate drops. Yeah, it's really dropping here. I guess I guess the dropped frame rate is a price you pay for these nice effects. Shit. Why are these steps even here? All they have on them is gems. No dragonfly at the top, no extra life at the top. All they have is gems. I get the idea that these steps were intended to lead somewhere else, to another part of the level that they weren't able to add. Right, so... Oh yeah, they run away. Gotcha! That was quick.
Hey, it's Steffi.
Stefan. Blazes. Why do those bubbles suddenly appear above Spyro? You see what I mean with this game's glitches? Gotcha! All the gems. See, it may not be as snappy as Insomniac Games' controls, but it's still really fun to run around as Spyro and collect all these gems. Ah, Christ, I didn't even know that gap was there. Oh yeah, that's a classic glitch. It takes a while for Spyro's animations to load, which is why Spyro glides around. Oh no, we gotta use the fire breath.
Ah, Spyro, thank goodness you
Yeah, Bruce Lee.
from that icy cage. Who would have thought the Whip-Dogs would dare invade the sacred Dragonfly Dojo? Spyro,
And of course he has a Chinese accent.
its peaceful state.
I don't know if this is racist or not.
Masters, remember Spyro, the way of the dragon is to be a dragon.
No shit, Sherlock. What the hell does that even mean? The way of the dragon is to be a dragon. Of course it is. That was just dumb. That is the dumbest thing I think was ever said in any Spyro game, period. In my opinion, at least. That is just so dumb. Who wrote this dialogue? Okay, so there's 4 more Dragon Masters to save. It's hilarious. Yeah, the core of what made Spyro great in the previous 3 games is here, which is mainly why I consider this to be an alright game. Though it would have helped if there was pre-existing code and assets left over that, left over from the previous games that could have been applied to these new PS2 models. That would have definitely saved time and given the developers more time to iron out and polish glitches and bugs and things. Or maybe even would have given them time to make another level. Yeah, he does. Flame the bastard. Is there a dragonfly there? I thought that was glimmering. Oh well. Yeah, I believe there's 10 dragonflies in each realm. So there are supposed to be 120 dragonflies, but they only managed 90 in total. The only worthwhile ending cutscene of this game is if you get to 100, is if you 100% the game. So that's what we're gonna do in this playthrough, try and 100% the game. Yeah, all right. Well, why did Sparks tell me? Why didn't Zoe herself tell me? She's the one who normally does. Whatever. This is no biggie. Oh, it's one of those dragons whose kites you have to save. Okay, I think you find the electricity breath rune in these swampy areas. There it is. Also an inventory there, which is also a new addition. Right. Oh yeah, there's a lot of fog around here, so that means a lot of lag. Spyro's sad. Jackie, oh yeah, Jackie Chan.
Haven of tranquility. It is here that dragonflies grow up and train to be dragon companions. Protecting young dragonflies is a dragon sensei's highest calling, you know. and Spyro, your efforts will result in much reward.
Yeah, pretty. Dialogue still ain't great here. It sounds very clunky and forced. Shouldn't protecting dragons be a dragon sensei's highest calling? Young dragons? I don't know. What do I know about the lore of Spyro's worlds? Well, quite a bit, but how does this... Okay, I'm not going to question any of this. It's best not to question this. Oh, I think there's a speedway through that portal up there. Oh, now this dragonfly is a real bastard to get. They're really hard to get, some of these dragonflies. This guy took me, like, ages to get on my practice runs. Let's see if I can get in a lot quicker this time. Where are you, you green bastard? Where... Oi! Don't you na me, you bastard! Where have you gone? Don't you na me, you bastard! Oi! You little bitch! Come here! Come here, you little bitch! How did I not... Oi! See how hard this bastard is to get? Bloody hell! Oi! Stop it! Twix! Oi! Come here! Oi! Stop it! Oh, I should have used my... Shit. He's easier to get when he's on the ground. Oi! Where have you... Come here! Come here! Shit! Oh, shitty! Shit out. You little bastard, come here! Finally!
Hey, it's Shellac!
Stupid name for a stupidly disrespectful dragonfly.
Youch! Youch!
Love how Spyro says the names of each dragonfly as well.
Youch!
Right, we need some help. We need some health. Oh, I thought that was another knife.
Youch! Youch!
Okay, cool. We've got the health. We've got a bit of the health back. No, we're supposed to use the fire breath to take these guys down. There we go. Okay, I think there's a speedway this way. Or it might be another... Yeah, it's most likely a speedway. The Chank Challenge is further up the level. Hang on, let me check how long we've been going for now. 38 minutes. Shit. Right. So many gems. Oh, there's 7 minutes of battery left anyway. I think I'm gonna stop when the battery runs out. I don't know. My hope is to have done Crop Circle Country. My aim is to have reached Crop Circle Country, the next level, by the end of this playthrough. By the end of this first part. Sparks. Bloody hell. Oh, I meant to press. Oh dear. You see what I mean by this game being glitchy and prone to crashing? Hopefully Sparks will actually speak at the time this game loads back up. Spark? Sparks? This is what you have to go through. This is the price you must pay to complete Enter the Dragonfly, I'm afraid. Right, we'll load this game. This is the price you must pay. Oh, whoops. Right, are you going to speak now, Sparks? Or is the thing gonna crash again? Bloody well, oh. Shit. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to try getting this working again. I'll be back. Alright, it's working, guys. Yeah, this is... I said this was quite a temperamental game. Okay, here goes. We'll start with time attack as usual. Let's do this. Speedways are still pretty fun. They're harder than the previous oh shit, no, I didn't mean to do that. They're harder than the previous than the Speedways in the Insomniac trilogy, but shit. But they're still fun. Right, come on. Wasted some time then. Hopefully it won't cause me to have failed the challenge. Right, we'll do the rickshaws now. Bastard! Die! Die! Poof! Oh shit! Come back here, you bastard! You know what? Screw it, I'm gonna start again. Yes. It's also kind of cool how, instead of the Speedways being separate levels this time, they incorporated the Speedways into the levels as side challenges. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, you are supposed to go this way and light all the lamps, then do the rickshaws. Make sure I have enough. I gotta try through the lamp. Oh goodness. Here we go. Okay, now for the rickshaws to finish off. Shit! Oh, bollocks! Bollocks! Quickly undo this. Gotcha! Right, two more. Gotcha! Where are you? There you are! Ha-ha! I reckon I would have done that first time had I not screwed up before. No. And now we'll do the race. And Spyro didn't say the dragon's name. That's strange. Alright, race the ninja. Yeah. The races are a lot harder than the, certainly in this game, than the, I think that was the case in the Insomniac trilogy, but certainly they're harder than the time trials in this game. If you miss even one ring, you have to start again. And you have to go through all of these speed boosters as well, if you want any hope of coming first. Yeah, that's the only way you can get a Dragonfly. Yeah, to come first. Oh, shit. Yeah, I didn't pull up enough. Yeah, I do wish to try again. See, even if you're like, even a tiny bit off, it still doesn't count as remaining on course. Come on! Ooh. Oh yeah, there's a star down there as well. I did the same thing again. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, rocket. I need this. Okay, finally. Oh dear. Gotcha. Oh wait, I lapped that guy. Second. Can I come first? I don't think I'm gonna do it. No, he already won. Yeah, I didn't go through all the speed boosts. Oh well, we'll try again. Oh dear. Where did the sky go? Go. through this star as well. Very... Get the rocket. And take that bastard out. Oh shit! God. Oh! So hard to get high enough to get through that thing. Get high enough. Take that line out of context. It sounds like I do drugs, but I don't. I don't. Never have, never will. Except prescribed ones, of course. Oh, how did I... Where did that tangent even come from? Oh, I didn't go for that star. God. Oh, I didn't mean to fire it. Oh god, I'm stupid. I'm being stupid. I think I failed this one. Oof, that was close. Well, I got a new best time at least. But as I said, you got to go through all of the speed boosts. I did say that the races were harder than in Spyro 3. Oh, I failed. Failed to go through there. On the next map, I won't fail though. Oh, I went too high that time! Oh. We'll get there eventually, guys. We will get there eventually. Go on. Yes! Now the star's right here. Oh, and I missed. Frick. At least I tried that time. the star. Come on. Oh yeah, just about. Oh, why did that miss? I thought those rockets were heat-seeking. I thought they locked onto their targets. Oh, and I missed that one. Oh my goodness gracious. This way. Yes. I'm gonna do it this time. I'm sure of it. Come on. Yes. Yes. Okay, well, maybe not all the speed boosts on all 3 laps, but most of them. And I've done it! Take that, ninjas. One minute 53.67 seconds. Not bad in the slightest. Whipped the around Spyro Dragon. Yeah. Rightfully so.
Hey, it's your Jimbo.
Spyro says that name, but not the name of the other dragon. Whatever it was, I don't even know how to pronounce the name of the other dragon. Exit level. Yeah, I'm just burnt. Okay, guys, I've only got 12 minutes of battery left. I don't think we're going to make it to Crop Circle Country after all, but oh well. Seeing as we spent a lot of time on that race, we'll just get to the end of Dragonfly Dojo and call it a day there. Because obviously I had to spend time talking about both the GameCube and Enter the Dragonfly before playing this game. Is it gonna crash? I can't hear the music starting. Oh, good, it didn't crash. Well, they even did the animations from the previous game too. Even copied the idle animations from the previous game too. Fantastic. Take this. Die! Get all of this treasure. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to come back here to get that. To get all of the lost kites and get the last dragonfly. Shit. Oh, so glitchy. Stop it! Wait, I'm pretty sure I got all these gems around here. Oh, the stupid. Oh yeah, I didn't save. Or did it? Yeah, oh, it was supposed to have saved before the previous level loaded. I'm not even going to question it. Gotcha! 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 Thank you. Oh, I almost fell down. Gotcha! Oh! Oh, there's money bags. That's the only time he appears in the game, though. which I guess is a good thing. Because I hate that when you tell me that. Jet lay. Yes. Just disappears. Where on earth do they go, though, the Dragon Masters?
Spyro. In trouble?
Spyro. Moneybags' Spyro 3 voice actor Neil Ross returns for this game.
Have to pay me 200.
Yeah. The only time we have to pay Moneybags in the whole game. Magic. Right, here we go. Now you gotta be careful, because you can glitch through these stones. Gotcha!
Good work, Spyro-san.
Toshiro.
Talks don't seem to be much of a challenge for you.
No. What's that? What's he doing with his mouth? We got one more to free. Oh, okay, there's a dragonfly over. There's a dragonfly over there. Gotta be careful. We do not want to fall down. Right. Oh, this dragonfly is also kind of a bastard to get. Shit! Oh, well, I caught him immediately.
Hey, it's Dawn!
Dawn French. Well, at least all of the Spyro voice actors returned. All of these voice actors from the previous two games returned, but for the last time, sadly, only for the last time until the Reignited trilogy, though. Yep, extra life, thank you. Oh yeah, here's...
I've been trying to climb this bonsai tree all day.
They're so cute, these baby dragons in this game.
Lost last summer. Can you save my kite, Mr. Spyro? That tree is so hard to climb. Maybe there's another way to reach the kite. Oh, it sure is hot out here.
Nice. You gotta unlock Ice Breath before you can retrieve the kites for the extra dragonfly. So we'll have to do that in a later part. But with this dragon being this young dragon being able to speak and Spyro being bigger than him, it's very clear that Spyro's supposed to be a teenage dragon. It's very clear that Spyro's supposed to be a teenager in all the games. Yeah, the size of Spyro compared to the dragon children in Spyro 3 and this game is very clear evidence that maybe in Spyro 1 he was still a proper kid, but certainly in Spyro 2 and 3 with his deeper voice anyway. From Spyro 2 onwards he's supposed to be a teenager. Yeah, Spyro's tough, yet loving and adorable. That's how dragons should be. Gotcha. Thanks, Zoe. Oh, another dragonfly. Right, come back here, bastard! Die! Wait, no, not die. We don't want you guys to die. Come back here. You need to be returned home. Thank you.
Hey, it's Cinder.
Possible foreshadowing to
Youch.
the appearance of a future dragon that would become one of the most beloved characters in the whole franchise. Except spelt with a Y and not an I. And I hope that, he will have a major role in the rumoured to be in development Spyro 4. Oh yeah, the tank challenge is through there. But it's so damn hard and I can't be asked to do it now with such little time. Oh no! Bollocks! Forgot to switch to Fire Breath. Yeah, that even in later Spyro games, forgetting to switch breaths can be a problem. Just forgetting to switch breaths is inevitable when you play. Oh! Bollocks! Oh well, we've got a decent number of lives. Okay, we've only got 6 minutes to get to the end of the level and for me to finish it. Well, thanks for returning me here, Zoe. Bollocks. Oi! Come here, you bastard! Oh, there wasn't even any bubbles that touched him, and for some reason I still caught him. Oh well, I'm happy though. Another ridiculous name though, Cloudy. Who names their children any of these stupid names for the Dragonflies? The Dragonflies' names in this game are even stupider than the baby dragon names in Spyro 3. Well, most of them anyway. Quite a few of them have normal names, thankfully, including one who I'm very glad they named. They gave the name they did, and I'll explain why when we get to it in a later part. I'll switch back to Fire Breath. Take this! Okay, and I've freed him. I meant to take down those other ones before freeing Chow.
Senseis took much courage.
Oh, sorry if that was racist. I'm sorry for saying that.
Hey, it's Roxy.
Oh, that's a normal name. That's a normal enough name, I think.
Spyro, find and return the remaining baby dragon.
Stop being condescending. The guy who Spyro spoke to before he came here said exactly the same thing as you. I told you these Dragon Masters were the most condescending characters in the game, even more so than Sparks. Gotcha. Right, are there any, Dragon... Oh yeah, there's another place. So yeah, there are 3 kites you need to rescue in, but again, we'll need to come back here and do that. What took you so long to eat that butterfly, Sparks? Yeah, whatever. Okay, and so glide down here. So I think this pathway here leads back to the start of the level. We'll just make sure we've got all the dragonflies we can. collect all this treasure, and then we'll leave the level and I'll end the video. Yeah, I made it back here. Right, I don't think there are any more dragonflies you can get. Oh, I don't know. Well, either way, I've got to end this video now, so we'll go back up. Okay, and as Spyro, even though he went through a portal, somehow ends up back on the rock he used to arrive here. As he does that, I'll end this video off. So as I said, I didn't make as much progress as I'd hoped, but it's been I've made a decent start, I feel. So, next time, I don't know when next time will be, as with my Crash Bandicoot 2, my gameplay videos aren't currently on a schedule I'm sticking to. I'm not doing these weekly or anything because obviously I've got a Red Cliff Railway Tales Season 3 needs to take priority. But I'm waiting for some track to arrive at the moment, so that's why I was able to do this today. And also, so yeah, the fact that I'm waiting for some more track and the new Lego train station to arrive before I can continue filming episode 2. Yeah, that's what gave me time to do this video today. So I don't know when I'm next going to have time to do a gameplay video. It'll be either Crash Bandicoot 2 or Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, not sure. We'll see what happens though. And I'm not sure when I'm going to do it, whenever I next have time. But yeah, I had time today, so yeah. I've given you all this video. You're welcome. So that's it from me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like, comment, share this video with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to me, Trainlover16, if you haven't already. I hope you're all looking forward to all of my upcoming videos and live streams. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye, everyone!